Welcome to the Digital Edge.
Great to be here.
Get ready, because today we're jumping into the really fascinating story of Gojek.
Yeah, it's quite a ride thinking about how it started and where it ended up.
We're looking at Nadiem Makarim, the founder, and how this idea basically exploded into a Southeast Asian giant.
Well, we've got some interesting stuff to draw on articles about Gojek's history, its impact, and even some insights from Makarim himself.
And our goal really is to figure out how Gojek became this super app, Indonesia's first decacorn, but also
Makarim's own journey, right? Especially how he dealt with the failures and setbacks along the way. That's often where the real learning happens.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. The spark. Jakarta traffic.
Oh, the Jakarta traffic. It's legendary, isn't it? I mean, just gridlock, people losing huge chunks of their lives to it.
Seriously. And the way around it.
Yeah.
The ojeks, the motorcycle taxis.
They were the fastest way, for sure. But kind of hit or miss, right? Hailing one, agreeing on a price. It wasn't always straightforward.
Right. And Makarim, he used ojeks all the time. He saw this gap, didn't he? Between how people kind of look down on the drivers.
Yeah, that negative perception.
And how reliable they actually could be once you knew them, trusted them.
Exactly. He saw the potential. What if you could organize that? Build a system, solve the trust issue.
Use a platform to connect reliable drivers with people who needed rides, and scale it.
So Gojek 1.0 back in 2010 was just that, a call center, super basic.
Wow, a call center. With how many drivers?
Just 20, can you imagine? Connecting riders and drivers manually. But it proved the concept.
Then came the app in January 2015, inspired by Uber, obviously.
Right, but here's the clever bit. It wasn't just rides. From day one, they had Go Ride, Go Send for packages, Go Shop for grocery.
And Go Food, which turned out to be huge.
Totally. Makarim figured out early on that just ride-sharing wouldn't cut it long-term, not in that market. You needed more.
Keep the drivers busy all day, right? Deliveries, food, errands, all using those motorcycles.
Yeah, it was about density and keeping those bikes moving, serving different needs throughout the day. A really integrated approach from the get-go.
Now, building something that big, that fast,
Yeah.
it's never smooth sailing, is it?
Oh, definitely not. And Makarim is actually quite open about that. He talks a lot about learning more from the failures, the tough times.
He almost sounds like he welcomes them now.
Yeah.
As learning experiences.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
He mentions these huge crises, like getting shut down by the government temporarily, dealing with loads of protests.
Well, I read one protest even needed, a government official to step in and mediate.
Yeah. Imagine that pressure. But he says over time you develop this sort of zenness, recognizing business has ups and downs, cycles.
You just got to write them out.
Pretty much. There was this one absolutely crazy moment in December 2015.
Okay, what happened?
The Ministry of Transportation just announces a ban on all ride-hailing apps, boom, out of nowhere.
Whoa. That must have been devastating.
Get this, it happened on the same day his first child was born.
No way. Talk about highs and lows colliding. Worst day, best day, all at once.
Exactly what he said. But then the story gets even wilder. Less than 12 hours later.
What?
President Joko Widodo steps in and overturns the ban.
The president? Why?
He basically said, look, people need ojeks. And Gojek was already creating so many jobs. They had 1 million users by then. That's political weight.
Wow. That's incredible. Talk about a pivot point.
Absolutely. And it highlights some key strategies, like their focus on drivers.
Ah, right. That was different, wasn't it? While others were throwing discounts at customers.
Gojek poured resources into recruiting drivers, making them feel like partners. Big recruitment drives, help with phones, paperwork.
And the green jackets, they were everywhere. Instant branding.
Made the drivers visible, proud, built that community feel. It was smart.
And starting with ojeks first, not cars. That was clever too.
Very. Avoided a direct fight with taxis right away, sidestepped some regulations that only covered cars.
So by the time they added cars, GoCar, they already had public support.
Exactly. They'd built goodwill. Another thing. Competition.
Yeah. Uber was there. Grab came in strong. Must have been brutal.
Intense. Makarim acknowledges it. He even talks about one competitor being known for just irrational spending, burning cash.
So how did he see that competition? As just a negative?
Surprisingly, no. He sort of feels Gojek wouldn't be as strong without it.
Really?
Yeah, he said it forced them to be creative, leaner, built this strong internal bond like being built out of war. He almost sounds grateful.
Grateful for the competition. That's a perspective.
Pushed them to be better, I guess.
Yeah.
And it all comes back to his core advice. Don't chase being a unicorn.
Right. focus on the product.
Solve a massive problem. For Gojek, it was mobility moving people, yes, but also goods, food, payments, value.
He called the app an operating system of the real world, didn't he?
Yeah, like creating a human cyborg, getting the app to handle all the annoying tasks for you. It's a cool way to think about it.
And the GoFood launch.
Yeah.
That was a moment that showed their power, right?
Right. Oh, definitely. Overtaking Food Panda, an established player, in just 6 hours.
6 hours. How?
Because their drivers were already everywhere. Near all the restaurants, they had the supply base ready to go. Huge advantage.
Looking forward, he had some thoughts on market structure too, like monopolies versus duopolies.
Yeah, he reckons in businesses where users pay, like ride-sharing or food delivery, you're more likely to end up with 2 big players, not one total monopoly.
Unlike, say, search engines or social media, where it's free for the user.
Exactly. Those network effects are just too strong. But when money changes hands per transaction, there's usually room for a strong competitor.
He also talked about the responsibility, didn't he, of Gojek being so huge.
Yeah, that feeling of being almost too big to fail in the Indonesian context, the impact on jobs, the economy.
And it creates this ethical dimension, balancing profit with social good.
For sure. Needing to build ethical boundaries right into the company's systems, it's a big weight to carry.
It's quite a journey. From a 20-driver call center to this massive force, navigating bans, competition, everything.
It really is. And it shows how innovation can come from just, seeing an everyday problem and thinking differently about it.
Especially empowering that informal sector, the ojek drivers,
Yeah.
and learning from every single setback.
The whole story isn't just about tech, is it? It's about people. The drivers, the users, understanding their needs.
So maybe the thought to leave with is Makarim's view on failure, seeing it not as an end, but as data, as a chance to learn.
And always asking, what's the real problem I'm trying to solve? What's the traffic jam in your world? What assumptions need challenging?
Some good food for thought there. Well, thank you for exploring the Gojek story with us today on The Digital Edge.
Hope it sparks some interesting ideas.
Absolutely. Join us next time for another look at the forces shaping our digital world.